following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
Tonight, West Muskingum is up against Coshocton. Here's Steve Corries and Chris Wallace with more.
And thank you much, Harper. And we are at the Wigwam tonight. It's Coshocton and West Muskingum. We'll be back with Coach's Corner. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
My guest on Coach's Corner, James Herman, head coach of the Coshocton Redskins. Redskins come in tonight against a good West Muskingum team. And, Coach, let's talk a little bit about the last couple games that you played.
Okay. Which one would you like to discuss
well,
first?
Let's talk the win.
Yeah, that's a good place to go. We went down to Crooksville, and I think it's a hard place to play because every year we've been down there, and this is my fourth year, every single game, one of those games have been very tough. And Crooksville played great, and we couldn't throw it in the ocean from a rowboat in the middle of the Atlantic. We shot 17% in the first half, but yet we were only down 5 at halftime. That's a testament to the guys and their defense and continuing to play hard and rebounding well. But Crooksville gave us more than we wanted, that's for sure. But we found a way to win, and for a young team, that's important.
You know, the other thing is it was really it's a crazy week anyway. You haven't been able to practice like you normally would, and then you finally do get back in the gym, and then you can go play. You have to go play a game, and you have to go on a road to play a game, and it's just, I don't care who you're playing. That's tough.
I don't really want to talk about road games very much since we're 2-7 on the road so far this year, and that's just a fact. So.
All right, let's talk a little bit about what you've got coming ahead of you. Tonight, it's West Muskingum, good team. You played them on the road already. I had an opportunity to see them early in our tip-off classic here at Coshocton, and that's a good team.
They're a very good team. When we saw them in the tip-off classic, we knew then, man, this is a team that's going to have a great year. They're senior laden. Coach Cole's doing a great job with them. They haven't missed a beat. They play so hard. They're fundamentally sound. They have a good system that they're running, and they've won 8 in a row at this point. Now, that started right before we played them the first time, which was only a couple weeks ago. So they are a very talented and good team.
Okay, in a game like that, they're coming in on, as you mentioned, on a good winning streak, and they're very talented. They beat you earlier. I always feel like when you come to this place, you might even things out, I guess is a better way to put it, even things out a little bit. They may be looking ahead to what they've got down the schedule. For Coshocton, this is a big game, and that can sometimes play into it.
This is a very big game. They're number 2 in our district right now. They're going to have a really good shot to choose where they want to go when it comes to tournament time, and then we'll have to look at the possibility of playing them in a tournament. But we're in the Wigwam tonight, baby, and all those ghosts that, they're flying around the rafters. We're hoping they help a few of our balls go in tonight. Because in all honesty, I know if you look at the score now, it looks like we lost to them by 15 at their place. And that was the actual score, but it was tied halfway through the third, and it was tied halfway through the fourth. It really blew open at the end with fouling and things like that. Not to say that we should have won, because they beat us. They played better than us. They out-rebounded us. They had half as many turnovers as we did. They earned the win by far. But we didn't play bad, not nearly as bad as the score looked. And we've learned and getting better. So hopefully we can take a few things away from them tonight that they did really well the first time we played them. And we can use the mystique of the Wigwam to help us get a W tonight.
All right, keys. What do you want to get accomplished?
Most definitely, especially since the first time we played him, rebounding is a huge factor in tonight's game. We also need to shoot the ball well and then continue to get better defensively, just with the little things of staying in a stance and guarding our yard and doing the little things one-on-one. we do a good job with our help defense, but sometimes we rely on it too much. We have to do a better job on the ball and flatten them out tonight. So.
All right. Okay. Health of the ball club.
Well, we may have lost Leo Lopper. He may be out for tonight, and who knows how long. We'll just work with that as we go. We'll check him out again tonight, but the chances of him playing are slim to none.
All right. I appreciate your time and good luck.
Thank you. It's good to have WTNS in the Wigwam.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to insleeagency.com.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title, LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title, LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
And welcome back to the Wigwam at Coshocton High School. The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Taking a look at the visitors in tonight's contest, the West Muskingum Tornadoes. Got a 6-foot senior wearing number 2, Cade Porter. A 6'3 senior wearing number 4, Kyle Porter. A 6'4 senior wearing number 13, Taven Bennett. A 6-foot sophomore wearing number 14, Noah Morrison. And a 6'3 junior wearing number 24, Carter Smith. Now the home team in tonight's contest, the Coshocton Redskins. At a guard position is a 6'4" sophomore wearing number 0, Mason Williams. At another guard position is a 6' junior wearing number 3, Champ Haley. At the forward position is a 6'3" sophomore wearing number 4, Cash Murphy. At a guard position is a 6' senior wearing number 13, JJ Herman. And finally at a guard position is a 6' senior wearing number 22, Quentin Summers. The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in Newcomerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville.
Coaches in the game, Cole Smith, he is 13-4 down at West Muskingum. They're on a roll. They've won 8 in a row. James Herman, the head coach of Coshocton, they are 8 wins and 9 losses. Both teams have hit the floor. We're just about ready to get underway here. And it'll be jumping center will be Taven Bennett up against Quentin Summers here. Interesting alignment on the tip.
Oh boy, I don't think I've seen this all season.
And underway, and we're ready to go. With the basketball is going to be Morrison. West Muskingum, we saw them earlier, and they have a nice basketball team. Coshocton comes out in the zone defense. They'll work it out front, and Morrison will get it back. Goes left side to Porter. Now back out front it goes to Bennett. Now just work the perimeter. Cade Porter, left side it goes to Bennett. Back to Porter to Bennett, down the low block to Smith. Little jumper, that's going to be no good. Got his own rebound, then skips it back out. Trapped his Porter in the corner and tries to go down low. Now they skip it out. They move the ball quickly, trying to get downhill's Bennett. He'll have to back it out and reset. Dump it in the low post, skip pass over to the left side. Now back out front. Don't want the ball to stick, and that's kind of in the hallmark, but the zone, at least early on, with playing a minute, only one shot's been taken. Porter has it at the foul line extended. Skip pass over in the corner. Now Smith at the half spot. Back out front to Porter. Penetrates inside. Now skips it back out to Taven Bennett. He's going to try a 3-ball. It's going to be no good, but the rebound comes down to Cade Porter. They go inside. Bennett missed the shot, and rebound comes down to Coshocton's Champ Haley. So Haley gets it. First possession for the Redskins. Haley outside, tries to get downhill, forces his way inside, and is tied up. Ball remain with Coshocton underneath the hoop. J.J. Herman will be the inbounder. Just underway here from the Wigwam. Dumps it down, almost threw it away. They do throw it away. Bennett quickly going the other way, puts it up and scores it off the steal. 2-0, turnover for Coshocton there first. Herman will bring it across the timeline. Herman works right side. Now in trouble, gives it up. Now is looking for somebody. Now goes in to try to force it, and ball's turned over. Steal goes down to Cade Porter. So with the basketball, out front's Porter. Porter hands it off to his brother, and they'll reset the offense. Morrison has it on the right wing, back to Porter. Porter dumps it down the half spot. Smith another shot. That's an air ball long. This time Haley grabs another rebound. Here comes Coshocton. 5:45 to play in the opening quarter. 2-0. West Muskingum in front. Champ Haley has it high on the left side now to Murphy. Murphy trying to get downhill to Herman. Herman steps back, lets a 3-ball go. In and out, no good. Murphy keeps it alive and runs down the offensive rebound. To Haley, he's going to try a triple from deep. That's no good. This time Smith rebounds the basketball. And here comes Morrison for West Muskingum. They go left side to Porter, to Morrison. Morrison back out to Taven Bennett. Bennett looking, now left side to Porter. Porter takes a couple dribbles. Now it goes to Kyle Porter. Now a half spot. Porter's jumper is no good, and Murphy grabs the board. Shot was missed by Kyle Porter. Now here they come quickly as Champ Haley gives it to Quentin Summers. Summers hands it to Murphy. Murphy gives it up to Herman. J.J. Herman dribbles out near the timeline. Now picks up his dribble, and he's going to be in trouble. And there's going to be an offensive foul on Herman. Stopped his dribble out in there on the pressure and ran into trouble. So that'll be a turnover. Coshocton there, third.
Good defense by the Tornadoes, absolutely, to get J.J. Herman to pick up his dribble right at the half-court line, exactly what the defense wanted him to do.
So with the basketball is going to be Noah Morrison. Morrison gives it to Porter. Porter looking inside, now goes out front. It goes to Taven Bennett. Trying to get inside and turning it over is going to be Kyle Porter. Here comes Coshocton. Champ Haley trying to get downhill, skipping to the corner and having the shot blocked. Summers. And quickly comes Morrison, dumps it down to Smith. His little reverse layup's good, and it's now 4-0. So Carter Smith gets his first basket. Coshocton now with those turnovers and the block shot. And another turnover. And I can see a timeout coming. There's Porter, wide open look for three. That's going to be no good, and Champ Haley grabs his third rebound here in the first quarter. With the basketball is going to be Herman, now to Haley. Champ Haley will get it across the timeline. Tries to penetrate into Murphy. Murphy high to Herman. Herman off the dribble, stops. Little had the shot blocked. And now he's in trouble. Skips it over to Summers. Summers stops to Murphy. Murphy off the dribble, between his legs, trying to get downhill. The ball almost did throw it away. And with the basketball is Morrison. Redskins out of sorts here early. Now they dump it into the corner. They stepped on the inline, so that'll be the second turnover for West Muskingum. 3:16 to play in a fast first quarter, only 4-0. Coshocton with the turnovers really hasn't had a lot of shot opportunities. Herman gets downhill, picks up his dribble into the corner. Murphy's going to take a little jumper. That's going to be an air ball way long. Rebound comes up to Kyle Porter. Porter brings it himself, gives it up to Smith. Now back out to Bennett. Bennett works left side, dumps it down into the half spot to Porter, back to Bennett. Bennett to Smith, down in the corner, wide open, but doesn't take the shot. Smith has it, trying to force it inside, gets to Porter, has the ball stripped, and it's loose. We've got a tie-up. I think the ball will stay with West Muskingum. 2:40 to play in the opening quarter, still 4-0.
Yeah, Redskins off to a slow start, as kind of mentioned.
Now the trigger in, now to get it out to Taven Bennett. He's got a wide open look for three, and he buries it. Taven Bennett, good player, has 5 points, makes it 7-0. Here comes Herman in a hurry, trying to get into the lane, stops. It's almost got away with the travel. To Haley, now to Richie Bay, who checked in. Herman's three ball, that's good. First basket for Coshocton goes to J.J. Herman. Makes it 7-3 with 2:15 to play. Quickly the other way is going to be Porter on the left wing. Working the perimeter with the ball out front, Cade Porter. Now to Morrison. Morrison to Kyle Porter. Bennett trying to get downhill. Now Kyle Porter. He's going to try a three ball, and he hits it. Kyle Porter, his first basket, makes it 10-3. Under 2 to play in the opening quarter. Champ Haley crosses over. Now in trouble, but gets it to Herman. Herman off the dribble, penetrates, trying to get downhill. He's going to be fouled.
Nice drive to the basket by Herman. Took a body check there in the lane.
Cade Porter picked up the foul, and Porter said something to the coach, and he wasn't having it, so he's out. So we go to Murphy. Dumps it down low to Haley. Steps through and scores. Champ Haley got in that low block area and got his first basket. Makes it 10-5. Out front Porter, left side. Down dumps it to the half spot to Smith. Throws it out. And Richie Bay almost got the steal, but Porter comes up with it. Spin move. Now this time Richie Bay does get the steal. He brings it himself. Steps through and ball hits the end line. They'll stay with Coshocton. Good pressure defense by Richie Bay. And Williams will check back in. Murphy will take a break. 1:16 to play. 10-5 the score here early. Checking in Preston Farrell. And Smith will take a break. Dumps it in the low block end to Williams. Williams, a little jump hook in the lane, scores it. Mason Williams with the basket. Makes it now 10-7 with 1:07 to play in the opening quarter. Out front, it's got Morrison. Now right side, Porter. Porter looking, now gives it up out front to Knowlton, who checked in. Now they go in the lane, little fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound comes to Williams, gets it ahead to Herman. Herman backs it out. He's got a wide open look for three and buries it. J.J. Herman with a pair of triples, and all of a sudden we're tied at 10. Bring it across the timeline, going to Morrison. Morrison left side to Taven Bennett. Bennett out front with the basketball is Knowlton. There's a long three ball. It's no good. Champ Haley gobbles up another rebound and hands it up to Herman. Now back to Champ Haley out front with 21 seconds. See if they play it down, if they can. And almost throw it away. With Leo Lauper being out, that really hurts the guard play for Coshocton here this evening. You can tell they're really not that comfortable handling the ball out front. Lauper, only a freshman, has really done a great job. With the ball's Haley. Haley with 12 seconds, gives it to Herman. Herman off the dribble. Stops, looks, skip pass all the way open to Cooper George, who checked in, and his shot's going to be short. Taven Bennett rebounds it quickly to Morrison. He lets it go at the buzzer, off the front of the rim, no good. We've played one quarter, and we're tied at 10. We'll be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Getting ready to start period number 2. Coshocton will have the basketball. We're tied at 10.
It was a great first quarter of play there. Coshocton kind of got off to a slow start, and I tell you what, just great defense by West Muskingum. They are in the passing lanes to where you are not going to be able to make a pass from the point guard position to the wing position, looking for some backdoor cuts.
All right, we're underway. Richie Bay has it. Bay dribbles out front, gives it up to Herman on the right wing. J.J. Herman looking now to a couple dribbles. Gives it to Williams at the foul line, trying to force his way in. Stops, back out, wide open look for Richie Bay. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes to Taven Bennett. Bennett to Porter, quickly gets it up to 4. Now back to Morrison. Morrison left side to Bennett. Bennett out front Morrison, right wing. It goes to Knowlton. Into the half spot, trying to find somebody. Have to skip it all the way back out front. And they'll reset for Taven Bennett out at top of the key. Dumps it down the low block here, little backdoor cut, and Smith has it blocked. And blocked again this time, but running it down is going to be Kyle Porter. Bennett now with the basketball out tops, Morrison. Now to Bennett to Morrison. He's going to try a triple, and he hits it. And we've got a whistle.
It was on the rebound. Bucket will be good.
So Morrison will get credit for the basket. And a foul inside on number 45, Preston Farrell.
Trying to make sure that bucket counts. It wasn't on the scoreboard.
Wait a minute, was it 2 or 3? That's now they got 2 on the board.
Yeah, the official held up three ball. He held his. Oh, now they're going.
They said, what did they say? They went with 2?
I think so, even though he held up the 3.
All right, it'll be a 2-point basket. 12-10 the score. With the ball out front, Herman. Herman penetrates, get past to Richie Bay. Nice move, gets inside, dumps it down low to Williams. Williams stops, little fadeaway jumper on the rim, rimmed out. Murphy got a hand on it, but it came to Taven Bennett. Out front it goes to Porter. Left wing, back out front. Porter dumps it down, stolen away by Richie Bay. Richie Bay giving him some solid minutes here in this first half. Gets it back, down to Williams on the left side, dumps it to Murphy inside. Now he'll dribble out of trouble. Gives it out front to Bay. Bay off the dribble, penetrates all the way to the hoops, gives it to Murphy. Murphy trying to get baseline, gives it off to Richie Bay. His baseline jumper's good. Richie Bay ties it at 12, and it's with 6:05 to play in the opening half. 12-12, Taven Bennett, nice up fake. Little runner on the rim and in. Nice move by Taven Bennett. He has 7 in the ball game. Richie Bay quickly down there, clears some space and scores. Richie Bay, outstanding first half for him. 14-14, 5:47 to play. Bennett out front, thought about it. Now he gives it up. Dumps it down low. His shot is good. Nice back cut, and scoring was Gray Knowlton for West Muskingum. His first basket, 16-14. Left side Williams. Cooper George in the corner. George looks outside to Richie Bay and gives it up to Williams. Mason Williams now to Herman, up fake. A little out thought about it, and then lays it into Murphy. Nice pass, and getting the basket, Cash Murphy. Good look by J.J. Herman. Out front, there's a 3 ball, and that's going to be good for Morrison. Morrison now has 5 in the quarter, and we've got a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here.
Ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Foods is here to help with free consultations and high-quality products that produce results, not side effects. For more information, find them at marylandsnaturalfoods.com. That's marylandsnaturalfoods.com.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Good first half, pretty competitive.
Yeah, very much so. As mentioned, 19-16 here in this second quarter. Coshocton starting to make some nice passes and starting to figure out the defense and get a few layups. I tell you what, Richie Bay, though, at least 2 turnovers. There was almost had a third one there as well, causing those turnovers, going the other way, really creating space, hitting those jumpers, and really doing it on both ends of the court.
All right, looks like we're about ready to return to action here. Now they are now. They're finally going to give him that 3. And Noah Morrison hit earlier, so now it's 20-16. Full court pressure to Richie Bay. Gives it up. Champ Haley's runner's no good, and rebound Bennett. Bennett out front to left side to Morrison. Morrison dumps it down low. Fumbling a little bit, but they come up with it. Morrison fumbles it, and it's going to be out of bounds to Coshocton. David Evans is also checked in for West Muskingum's. 20-16, 4:46 to play here in the opening half. Herman stayed down, stops, thought about it, now gives it up out front to Summers. Wide open look for J.J. Herman. He's got it. J.J. Herman with his 3rd triple here in the first half makes it 20-19. Here comes Taven Bennett high on the left wing. Bennett, right side it goes to Morrison. Morrison dribbles out front and gives it to Evans. Evans with the basketball against the zone to Bennett. Bennett dumps it down the low block area to Porter. Porter trying to work his way inside. Not able to do so to Evans, and back it goes. Bennett's going to try a long triple. That's going to be on the rim, no good, and Mason Williams grabs the rebound, gets to outside to Herman, and he'll bring it across the timeline to Bay. Bad pass by Herman, turns it over. Turnover number 6 for the Redskins. 20-19 the score, 3:57 to play in the opening half. Noah Morrison brings it up to Taven Bennett on the left wing. Out front to Evans, back to Bennett. Bennett half spot to Smith. His little fadeaway. It's going to be an air ball long. Champ Haley grabs the rebound. Hands it to Herman. 3:40 to play in the opening half. Herman thought about it, now gives it up. Champ Haley's going to let a long triple go. Front iron no good. Rebound to Morrison. Morrison clears it out to Bennett on the right wing. Back out front, Morrison now gives it up to Porter. Porter to Morrison. All right, Bennett, Taven Bennett. Now to Porter, down half spot to Smith. Jump pass out to Bennett, in the corner to Evans. Evans, that's Could have been an offensive foul. Missed the shot, but Mason Williams rebounds the basketball. Here comes Herman down the right wing. Herman off the dribble, backs out, even let him wide open for three. This time he misses, but inside's Mason Williams grabbing the rebound and laying it in. 21-20, Coshocton with a 1-point lead with 2:45 to play in the opening half. With the basketball, Bennett to Evans. Evans backs it out. It's clear go. Now they go inside to Bennett. Now he's double teamed. Now to Evans, down half spot. Porter thought about it but didn't take it. Now to Taven Bennett. Dumps it down to a streaking insides and getting the back cut as Carter Smith. He now has 4 points in the game. Back now 1-point lead for West Muskingum, 22-21 with 2:15 to play. Champ Haley out front to Bay. Bay backs it out. Trying to force his way inside. Skips it out to Haley. He's going to try another three. He hits this one. Champ Haley buries the triple. He's got 5. 24-22 Coshocton. Here comes Morrison, right side Evans. Evans looking, now dribbles back out to Morrison. Over to Evans, tries to get downhill, dump pass over in the corner. Porter's three of a shot from the wing's no good. Rebound comes down to Champ Haley. And we've got a foul on somebody. Let's see, they're going to give it to number 24, Carter Smith, his first, team second. Porter's out. Now a little more pressure being applied as Herman has it with 1:42 to play in the first half. 2-point Coshocton lead at 24-22. J.J. Herman works towards the left side and throws it away. Turnover number 7 for Coshocton.
It's kind of a repercussion there of that tight defense looking for that perimeter pass.
So with the basketball will be Kyle Porter. Goes to Evans on the right wing, looking inside to Bennett. Now Porter gets inside, trying to get through. He's stripped and stolen away, this time by Herman. He's coming with numbers behind his back. Stops. Now forces one up. Might have got fouled, but no call. They'll give it a block, and the ball goes grabbed by Carter Smith. Left wing it goes. Morrison steps into a long triple. That's no good. And missing the layup inside is going to be Morrison, and Haley gets the rebound. He's just going to come down himself, throws up a shot, and he's going to be fouled. Carter Smith didn't like the call, but he got away with one on the other end, so I think it all evens out.
Yeah, good amount of contact on the other end.
So at the free throw line will be Champ Haley. Has 5 in the ball game, shooting 2.
First free throws of the ball game for either team.
First throw's good by Haley. Give him 6 in the game. Cade Porter getting back. Also for Coshocton, Summers is out and Murphy's back. 25-22. 26-22. As Champ Haley with a good first half hits them both. Out front, Bennett. Porter into the corner, trying to streak inside Morrison, out to Taven Bennett. His 3 ball is going to be good. Got to know where Taven Bennett is. He's got 10 in the first half. It's 26-25 with under closing to a half minute to play here in the first half. Herman has it out front. Still dribbling, gives it up to Richie Bay. He squares up with the basketball. Trying to force his way inside, but gives it to Haley, guarded by Evans. To Murphy. Murphy spins move inside. Now gives it up to Richie Bay. Bay is fouled in, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 11 seconds to play in the first half. 26-25, 1-point lead for Coshocton, and Richie Bay, who has 4 points, shooting pair. His first throw's good. Evans out, Carter Smith back. Quentin Summers will get back in for Coshocton for Richie Bay. 27-25. And 28-25, Richie Bay hits them both. And 11 seconds to play here in the opening half. Carter Smith will get it in. They got it into Porter. Porter with 8 seconds. Gets it overside. Kyle Porter hands it out to Bennett. Out front. There's going to be a shot at the buzzer, and he knocks it down. Big basket right there for Kyle Porter. Hits the three at the buzzer with pressure, and we go to halftime tied at 28. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Looking for a place to bring the family, grab a bite, and enjoy the game? Come on down to Shaw's Corner right here in Coshocton at 502 Main Street. Every Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m., it's burger night. Juicy burgers, great food, and drink specials that make it worth the trip. With a family-friendly atmosphere, walls full of local sports memorabilia, and plenty of good times, Shaw's Corner is the spot to be. Don't just hear about it. Stop in today and see why Shaw's Corner is where Coshocton comes together. Open daily at 4 p.m.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. JV game earlier, it was West Muskingum a 77-48 winner over Coshocton. This game's been even practically the entire way. West Muskingum Coshocton were tied at 10 at the end of the first period, and they're now tied at 28 at halftime. Taking a look at scoring leaders in the ball game. First for West Muskingum, their leading scorer tonight, Taven Bennett, has 10 points on a pair of triples and 2 two-point field goals. 6 points each for Kyle Porter and Noah Morrison. 4 points for Carter Smith, 2 points for Gray Knowlton. That is the 28-point total for West Muskingum. For Coshocton, they had 5 players score in the first half, led by J.J. Herman, who had 3 triples for 9 points. Champ Haley, an excellent first half, had the 7 points on a triple, a field goal, and 2 free throws. Richie Bay, who I thought really played a good, really outstanding second quarter, had 6 points. 4 points for Mason Williams, a basket for Cash Murphy, and that's the 28 points for the Redskins. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, West Muskingum Coshocton tied at the half at 28. 3-point land. West Muskingum was 5 of 10, shooting 50%. Coshocton was 4 of 11, shooting 36%. From the 2-point field goals, West Muskingum was 6 of 17, shooting 35%. Coshocton was 6 of 11, shooting 55%. From the free throw line, West Muskingum attempted 0 free throws in the first half. Coshocton was a perfect 4 of 4. In the rebounding department, it was Coshocton out-rebounding West Muskingum 14-13. And turnovers, West Muskingum with 6, Coshocton with 7.
Tell you what, if you look at that stat sheet, it pretty well tells the tale. You know, Coshocton had a few more free throws, and West Muskingum knocked down a couple more threes. So, you know, a really impressive first half. I think Coshocton has to be really happy with the way they played early.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Coshocton kind of got off to a little bit of a slow start, and just really, I think it was just great pressure defense by West Muskingum. They've been playing great defense this entire first half. J.J. Herman started things off with a 3-ball like he typically does to put the Redskins, at a 3-point shot as their first shot of the game. And it just seemed like things started to flow a little bit better. Coshocton started making a few more passes. But I tell you what, it's a pretty physical game. West Muskingum definitely hitting their 3-pointers, as mentioned, 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. So, when your big guy, Taven Bennett, can step out and hit 3 balls like he has, it's tough to guard inside and out. But, definitely, when you look at the numbers, everything is just about fairly even. So really look forward to see what adjustments are going to be made here at the half.
You know, I agree with that. I was just trying to think myself, what would be the talking point. You know, they've done a decent job, Coshocton, that is rotating to the shooters, but they do have guys to get there, and you can't be lackadaisical getting there. You have to get out there and bust it to get out there to cover those wings.
Yeah, you certainly do, and I tell you what, West Muskingum's done a great job of getting the ball into the half spot in that low post area. Carter Smith, just struggled a little bit from down low in that area, but you can tell that's definitely a point of emphasis because it looked like they had designed plays for that. So, if that shot starts falling in those half spots, is definitely how you beat a zone. They'd pull Coshocton right out of that zone. Coshocton kind of extended their pressure a little bit as well to kind of slow down West Muskingum. Of course, West Muskingum, extended their pressure as well and caused a little bit of trouble for the Coshocton guards. As you mentioned earlier, Leo Lopper out tonight, and when your dedicated point guard is out, that means somebody else has to take that role, and it's just harder to get into the flow, if you will. When you have JJ bringing the ball up the court and Champ Haley, and those guys have to focus on bringing the ball up the court rather than trying to get open and score the basketball. So just a little different dynamic when you have, again, your dedicated point guard injured, but Coshocton made some pretty good adjustments in the first half, but again, we'll see what they do here in the second.
Halftime score, 28-28. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. We'll be back and get the second half started. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
McWayne-Duckdale is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne-Duckdale is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Second half underway, and West Muskingum has the basketball. Out front's going to be Noah Morrison. Almost stolen away to Bennett. Skip pass over. Wide open look for three by Porter. That's no good. And Mason Williams grabs the rebound. That was number 4, Kyle Porter, missing the shot. They hand it off to Herman. He brings it across the timeline, working towards the left wing. Hands it off to Summers. Quentin Summers out front, dribbles towards all the way across, but being handled nicely by the defense of West Muskingum. It's going to have to get rid of it. It's going to be a 5. Now they give it up to Haley. Now Champ Haley runs it down. And Coach Herman wants a quick timeout. As you can tell that West Muskingum has just jammed up that pressure.
Yeah, they certainly have, doing a good job there, just extending that pressure. And I tell you, you get that ball at half court, they got a little body check on you, pushing you across that half court line. Good job by the West Muskingum defense. Do want to let you know, if you have a run-in with a deer, make sure you get your vehicle fixed the right way. Brohart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Brohart's Body Shop now offers car rentals and towing. Give Brohart's Body Shop a call, 740-622-0121, or stop by 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton.
28-28, 7:22 to play here in the third. Coshocton has the basketball. Coach Herman wanted to get a quick 30, get everybody settled down a little bit. Now we're ready to go. Gets it into Murphy, back to him, Haley. And I don't know what that call is, but that was a great play by Coshocton, just give and go and scored it. But
yeah, Coach Herman trying to argue his case, and the official kind of stopped and thought about it for a second as he made the call, but no bucket.
And I'm still not sure who it was on, but Coshocton gets Haley, steps into a triple. That's going to be no good. Murphy keeps it alive, but rebound comes down to Cade Porter. That foul was on Smith, by the way, so his second. So with the basketball out front is going to be Taven Bennett. Now right side to Porter. Porter, now they got 5, know where he's at. Now he gives it up to Kyle Porter. Cross it goes to Bennett. Bennett down a half spot to Smith. Smith brings us back out front. They just continue to work the perimeter against this zone. Porter to Porter. And he dribbles to the left side. Now to Morrison out top. Porter on the right wing. Kyle Porter dumps it down inside to Cade Porter. Now he backs it out to Bennett. He's going to take the 3 ball, and he buries another one. Taven Bennett, 13 points with 3 triples in the game, and it makes it 31-28. J.J. Herman across the timeline for Coshocton. Penetrates down, trying to get inside, picks up his dribble. Now in trouble. And looks like the foul is going to be on number 2. That would be Cade Porter. His second, team second. Coshocton has it on the baseline. Herman will be the inbounder. Goes all the way out to Haley. Haley, wide open Herman. 3 ball from the wing. Battled around, no good. And rebound down to Porter. Cade Porter skips it out. Kyle Porter is going to take a jumper. He misses it. Rebound J.J. Herman. Wide open. Oh, had him open, but it was a bad pass by Herman. Turns it over. Now he gives it up, and stepping through easily and scoring is going to be Kyle Porter. He's got 8 now. 5-0 run to start the second half by West Muskingum. Haley into the corner. Summers is going to take a 3. That's going to be no good. Williams rebounds, missed the putback, and Smith grabs it. And he has to pick it up. Now they give it up, and it's now a 5-point lead, and now West Muskingum trying to take control of this game. Right wing to Smith, back to Porter. Bennett, Porter, Morrison, wide open look is Porter from the wing, and he buries a three. That's Kyle Porter, and he now has 11, 5 in the quarter. 36-28, Haley. Out front it goes to Herman. Herman off the dribble, trying to get downhill, and Haley fumbles it out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover for Coshocton, their 9th. And 36-28, 8-point lead. Coshocton's got to stop the bleeding here. This could get away from them with 4:55 to play in the third. Right wing it goes. Porter off the dribble. And I believe Herman picks up the personal foul. Be his second, team's first. Richie Bay getting in. Summers will come out. West Muskingum all the way out to Taven Bennett. Bennett has it. Steps through and got away with a little bit of a walk. There's a 3 ball, and Morrison buries the triple. He has 3 triples in the game. He has 9 in the ball game. Now an 11-point lead. And Coach Herman wants a timeout. With 11-point lead, it is a 30, so we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
Maryland's Natural Foods is proud to support our hometown athletes. Just like their teams, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamins, supplements, and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's has been our community's health store for over 40 years.
11-point lead, 11-0 run to start the second half, and West Muskingum has taken control.
They certainly have fired on all cylinders offensively and defensively, causing 2 turnovers on the Redskins there in just a few minutes, and obviously hitting a couple of big shots.
All right, get into Williams, dumps it down low to Haley. Haley now off the dribble, trying to get inside, throws up a bad shot, missed it, and Williams saves it, and Murphy gets it. Herman, skip pass across, is tipped out of bounds. And the ball will remain with Coshocton. Haley will be the inbounder with 4:12 to play in the third, out to Richie Bay. Bay off the dribble, crosses over. Now he's going to have to get rid of it, and getting a little bit too much dribbling. I think that pressure has bothered Coshocton enough where right now they just want to dribble it and have not been able to move the ball.
I think you're exactly right. Plus that pressure defense, and the Redskins aren't really moving to get open.
So with the basketball, they get it into Murphy, dumps it down to Bay, it's stolen away. And here comes Bennett. Bennett quickly down there to the right side to Porter. Porter out front to Bennett. And they give it to Morrison. They'll reset the offense. We're under 4 to play here in the third quarter. Morrison looking inside, out front. Skips to the right side. There's another 3. Boy, they're hitting those threes. Morrison buries it. That hits 10 threes in this game, and now they have a 14-point lead. Murphy went behind his back, and Smith gets the steal and missed the dunk. Now coming is Herman. Herman off the dribble, stops, and throws it away again. And now he's going to try to dunk another one. This time he gets it. And somebody calling a timeout. It's been a 16-0 run. And it'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
44-28, 16-point run here, 16-0 run by West Muskingum to open it up here in the third quarter. Herman is taking it himself, throws up a bad shot, but they're going to say there's a foul on Porter. And checking in the lineup will be Gray Knowlton. Porter will come out. That's his third foul. And that's some moisture, and they're trying to get that cleaned up.
You know, we always talk about the first 3 to 4 minutes of the third quarter being the most important of the ball game, and I tell you, West Muskingum has set a statement here early in this third quarter.
Cooper George is checked in for Coshocton. Herman will be the inbounder. Gets into Williams. Williams dumps it down to Herman. Nice move and dropped it in. Finally, Redskins get their first basket of the second half. Makes it 44-30. Stepping through and losing control is going to be Porter. They're going to say he looked like it was deflected away, but the ball goes over to Coshocton. Herman has it. Works right side, hands it to Haley. Haley gives it up. Herman lets a triple go, and he buries it. J.J. Herman has 14 in the ball game. 44-33. Coshocton answers with 5 straight themselves. Porter downhill, and Herman's going to pick up the foul. Oh, they're going to give it to Champ Haley.
Champ Haley kind of reached in as he
must have, because I didn't even see that. So it'll be out of bounds to West Muskingum, all the way out front, wide open Morrison. He shoots away, missed that one, but Haley rebounded. Haley to Herman. Herman, he lets another long three go. That's no good, and rebound comes down to Porter. Kyle Porter with it. Crosses the timeline. Gives it out front to Smith. To Taven Bennett. Off the dribble, steps through and scores it. Taven Bennett with 15 in the ball game. 46-33, Herman takes it in there. And all the way in the corner to Haley. Champ Haley stops, almost lost it, now steps in, draws the foul. Picking up that foul, Kyle Porter's. Champ Haley will go to the line to shoot 2, has 7 in the ball game.
Haley a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the game.
So Champ Haley to shoot 2 with 1:40 to play in the third quarter. 46-33. 46-34 as Haley hits the first throw. Summers back and Cooper George will come out. Smith comes out for West Muskingum, and Preston Farrell will check back in. And second one's good for Haley. He has 9 in the ball game. 46-35, 11-point lead with 1:37 to play in the third quarter. Across the timeline goes to Porter. Porter off the dribble, dumps it to Bennett. Bennett trying to get baseline, stops, skips it in the corner, but it's knocked out of bounds by J.J. Herman. So the ball will stay with West Muskingum. Triggering in will be Gray Knowlton. Knowlton has the ball almost stolen away. So with the basketball will be West Muskingum. Knowlton will trigger. Knowlton looking. Goes out front. Skip pass all the way across, and they'll set it up with Porter. Porter off the dribble. Gives it outside. Bennett. Guarded by Haley. Spin move. Stops. Skip pass out. Knowlton gets downhill. Has the shot blocked by Williams and grabs the rebound. Here comes J.J. Herman for Coshocton. Herman out front. Penetrates, stops, dumps it down low. Mason Williams missed the shot, and rebound ahead of the pack's going to be Kyle Porter, and he's going to get a dunk. That was a breakout, and he now has 13 points. Makes it 48-35. Herman a long three. That's no good. Rebound Porter again. Now he gives it to Bennett. Bennett out front. Porter buries it. (51-35), 16-point, 11 3-points. Point shooting. Champ Haley penetrates and scores the basket. He has 11 double figures for Champ. 51-37 with 12 seconds to play. Bennett hands it out to Knowlton. Left side, it goes to Morrison. Morrison trying to get all the way to the basket, and we got a whistle and a foul. And foul beyond J.J. Herman. Albertson gets in. Herman has 3 fouls. Albertson's in now. That's Gavin Albertson. Also back is Cooper George with 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. They get it in. Back up. He's going to have to get it up and fumbles it. And they're going to give him a shooting foul.
Foul's on Quentin Summers, his first. This will be Kyle Porter's first free throws of the ball game.
So at the line will be Kyle Porter. Has 16 in the game. And that's in and out, no good. (51-37), 1 second to play here in the third quarter. And that one's good. So big quarter for Porter. Alverson lets it go at the buzzer, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter, but that's a monster quarter for West Muskingum as they take a 52-37 lead. We'll be back for the fourth period. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm Reggie Miller. Hi, I'm Marty Miller. Tax refund season is here, and it's time to turn that refund into a ride. Come see us at RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, 1102 Chestnut Street. Where you driving, dreams come true. Also, good luck to our favorite Redskin, Quentin Summers.
Hi, I'm John Inello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Inell Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Inell Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
52-37 the score here, and looks like Coshocton will have it. We'll resume play. Redskins come in 8-9 against a good West Muskingum team who's on an 8-game winning streak, and it has a 13-4 record. We're underway, and J.J. Herman has the basketball. Herman picks up his dribble, goes left side to Murphy. Murphy double teamed, and we've got a whistle. And picking up that foul will be David Evans. So Haley will inbound from the far right sideline. Gets it into Cash Murphy. Murphy cross to Haley. Champ Haley off the dribble, right downhill, little runner's good. Nice move by Champ Haley. 13 points in the ball game for Haley. Into the corner to Evans. Evans will dribble out and reset. 52-39 with 7:30 to play in the ball game. Out front it goes to Morrison. Morrison off the dribble, working right wing. Little spin move, has to give it up to Porter. Porter stops, backs it out. Now reset the offense. Very patient when they have to be. Have a man down low as Porter, but he's well defended. Gives it up. Back, and that's going to be, well, it should have been an over and back, but they didn't call it. But Mason Williams has it. Stops. Gives it up to Herman. Herman trying to get downhill. Gives it off to Murphy, and he scores the basket. Nice pass, and Cash Murphy has 4 points in the ball game. 52-41 with 6:45 to play. Porter right around Summers and scores the basket. And that would be Cade Porter. That's his first basket of the ball game. Into the corner to Haley. Haley penetrates all the way down, gives it up to Murphy, and he scores again. Cash Murphy now with 6 in the ball game. Good pass from
flop warning. Give West Muskingum a flop warning.
Yeah, I always think that they were the easiest call to make because nobody gets hit that hard.
I think you're right.
So with the basketball, West Muskingum. Evans has it, trying to back him down, couldn't do it. Now he gives it out to Morrison, to Evans. Evans penetrates and got away with a walk, but it goes to downhill. Murphy's got it and missing the shot. Ball tipped out of bounds by West Muskingum. It'll go. There's going to be a technical foul on somebody. It must be West Muskingum the way the coach is looking.
Number 2, Blue, has got a technical foul. Cade Porter.
Cade Porter's had a rough night. He'll pick up the tee, and that'll send Herman out to the free throw line. 54-43, 6:05 to play. First throw by Herman rattles home. He has 15 in the ball game. 54-44. 54-45 as he hits them both. 16 points for J.J. Herman. Champ Haley will be the inbounder. Bennett gets back. Also, Smith is back. So they have their starters back on the floor. Gets it into Summers to Haley, right downhill, and he lays it up and in. Champ Haley, nice move to the hoop. 15 for Haley, and now all of a sudden it's a 9-point game at 54-47. Coshocton trying to hang in there. Porter has it, spins, gives it up to Bennett. Bennett inside, forces one up. Boy, might have got bailed out a little bit there, but that'll be a foul on Summers, I believe. It is his second, and that will send Bennett to the line. Taven Bennett has 15 in the ball game, be his first trip to the line. First throw's good for Taven Bennett. He has 16 in the ball game. Kyle Porter leads the way with 17 for West Muskingum. Back 8-point lead at 55-47. And that one's back iron, no good. But Porter rebounds, dumps it down to Smith, and he's going to be fouled. He'll have to earn him at the line.
That'll be Carter Smith's first trip to the line tonight.
Cash Murphy will pick up the foul.
Only his first.
So heading to the lines, Carter Smith has 6 points in the ball game. And that's back iron, no good. He'll try to split the pair. Gives it a couple bounces. And makes that one. Has 7 points in the ball game. 56-47 the score. Herman off the dribble left side, stops, gives it to Summers. Summers out front to Haley, thought about it, and now off the dribble. Now trying to get downhill. Step back shot by Haley, and it rolls in. Champ Haley definitely on fire tonight. Has 17. Now it's a 56-47 score. 56-49. I thought it was a 7-point game, and that's what it is with 5:08 to play. Coshocton trying to hang around. Morrison downhill, skip pass out to Bennett, wide open three. That's going to be no good, but Carter Smith rebounds it and throws it off a Coshocton player, I believe. And Richie Bay will get in, and Cash Murphy will come out. So it'll be West Muskingum ball on the baseline with 4:54 to play. They get it into Bennett. Looking inside, nothing there. Now out front to Morrison. He's wide open for three. He misses it, and rebound comes to Williams. Williams into the corner to Haley. He's been the hot hand, and he keeps it up with a three. Champ Haley buries the triple, and it's now a 4-point game all of a sudden at 56-52. West Muskingum wants a timeout. We'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Did you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $4. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is now open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 7.
To sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. Well, a 15-point lead has been cut to 4 here late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Redskins, I think with the help of Champ Haley, doing a great job offensively, causing a few turnovers. Of course, he had the technical foul that also helped the Redskins with 2 made free throws and the ball back, and Coshocton really digging their way out of this one.
Still plenty of time, 4:35 to go, 56-52. Now here comes West Muskingum. Momentum has definitely shifted to the Redskins. Bennett gets downhill, dumps it down low to Smith. Still trying to keep it alive and scored the basket. Smith now with 9 in the game. That's a big basket right there. Stopped the bleeding, cut it to 6. Pushed it back up to 6 at 58-52. Herman off the dribble. Gives it up to Haley, thought about it. Now trying to get downhill, forcing his way into Richie Bay. Bay off the dribble, gives it out to Herman. Herman stops, hands it off to Haley. Champ Haley loses it, and there's going to be a timeout called as a turnover by Coshocton. That'll be their 12th of the game, and it'll be another full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
58-52, and right once again, West Muskingum ratcheting up that defense a little bit, trying to pull away here again here in the fourth period.
Yeah, when West Muskingum tightens up that defense, boy, they make it hard to just dribble drive, to penetrate, to make a pass really about anywhere. You almost have to look in the low post area or just hope that you can get open somehow, because it's a pretty tight defense. And as you mentioned, that last bucket by Carter Smith kind of kept West Muskingum in it.
3:45 to play in the game, 58-52, 6-point lead. Now let's see if West Muskingum runs a little bit of clock. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining if it comes to that. Left wing it goes to Morrison, all the way across to Porter. Porter is holding it. Coshocton's going to have to come out. Dave and Bennett dumps it to Porter, backdoor cut, and they'll just dribble through and get it out and reset. Porter out front to Bennett. Dave and Bennett dribbles to the left wing, now brings it back out. 3:10 to play. Porter's cut off. Now they'll reset the offense once again with Morrison. Veteran team. This team's a bunch of seniors, and they're going to see. Let's see if their composure pays off here. Thought about taking a shot. He really had an opportunity, and Herman's going to pick up his 4th foul, and only the team 3rd. So with 2:50 to play, it'll be West Muskingum ball right in front of the West Muskingum bench. Get the basketball in to Morrison. Almost traveled. Now he gets it over to the corner. Back out front. Carter Smith trying to work his way in. Throws up a shot and it goes somehow went in. And let's see if they give him the basket. They did give him the basket. So Carter Smith gets the hoop. He is in the double figures with 11. He'll go at the free throw line.
Smith 1 of 2 from the line here tonight.
60-52 to score. Back to an 8-point lead. Free throw's good. And now back to a 9-point lead. Haley dumps it down low. Mason Williams is fouled as he established in that low block. He's had a quiet night. Only 4 points for Mason Williams, team's leading scorer. He'll be at the line to shoot 2.
He does have 9 rebounds in the ball game. First trip to the line tonight.
First free throw is good for Williams. He now has 5. 61-53. Gavin Albertson will get in for Herman. May turn into a foul thing now with Albertson coming into the game. Make him earn it at the line. That skips in and out. Smith has it, gives it up to Cash Murphy. He had to turn it over, and Murphy was standing right there and laid it in. He's got 8 now. Makes it 61-55, back to a 6-point lead. 2:15 to play in the ball game. Downhill and laying it in easily. He's going, I'm going to go give him a call foul.
I think so.
And the basket's going to be good for Porter. He has 19 in the game. And Albertson's out and Herman's back. 63-55. Free throw coming for Kyle Porter. And that rattles home. So Porter now has 20 in the ball game. Now it's back to a 9-point lead, and I think picking up a personal foul.
I believe it was out of bounds. Morrison right there kind of intercepted the fast break and was standing on the edge line, sideline.
So now they get it into Murphy. Gives it back to Haley, and then the corner to Herman. Looking inside to Williams. Back out front to Herman. Thought about it. Now penetrates inside. Throws up a shot. Ball's batted out of bounds. It'll stay. It will go to West Muskingum. And we'll get Albertson up quick, and he'll replace Herman. 1:55 to play. Here comes Summers will come in, and Bay will go out. Only 1:55 to play. Back to a 9-point lead. Get it in. Now the Porter will bring it across. Has the ball deflected, but Morrison runs it down. Trying to get downhill, dumps it into the corner. They're going to take the 3 ball, and hitting it again is going to be Porter. He's had a monster night. 5 triples in this game. Murphy gives it up to Summers. In there, a little runner. That's going to be short, no good. And Murphy runs down the rebound to Haley. Haley penetrates down inside, and he's going to be fouled by Morrison. That's only the team's 3rd, so it'll be out of bounds with 1:25 to play. 12-point lead now, and it looks like now with only 1:25 to go, West Muskingum's going to be able to withstand this game here this evening and get out of here with a win. Coshocton trying to get it in to Mason Williams. He flips it in. He has 7. Coshocton takes a full timeout. It's 67-57. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
(67-57), 10-point lead, but not much time to play.
Yeah, West Muskingum again just doing a great job. You know, they did a great job just letting the clock run, but then you also had, Kyle Porter on that last one had a wide open 3, and of course he buries it. 5 of 6 from beyond the arc here tonight, so doing an outstanding job. Also have him for 5 rebounds. So just as you mentioned, a veteran team that knows how to run the clock and score the basketball and play good defense.
1:23 to go. With the basketball is going to be West Muskingum. Now it's kicked out of bounds by Murphy. So it'll be out of bounds to West End with 1:20 to play. With the ball, Morrison. Out front to go. They'll try to run some more clock as we're down to minute 12. And Quentin Summers looks like he'll pick up a foul. And that's going to send Cade Porter to the line. He has 1 field goal for 2 points. He's at the line to shoot 2 as they're in the double bonus.
First free throws of the ball game for Cade Porter.
He rattles home the first one. Has 3 in the game. 68-57. Second throw rattles home as well. He has 4 points in the game. And Summers loses it, and it's a turnover. And getting a timeout, full timeout's going to be West Muskingum. We'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This February, Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is shining a spotlight on what truly drives Coshocton. Local support. When you shop with your hometown dealer, your dollars stay right here, strengthening the businesses, families, and future of our community. And this month, that local loyalty pays off in a big way. Get up to $8,700 off select vehicles, plus 2.9% financing on new Ram 1500s. Stop by Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue and experience the difference of shopping local with people who know you, value you, and stand behind every mile. Shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Runs a nice little play, and heading to the line will be Kyle Porter. He's going to be fouled by Champ Haley. 69-57, minute to play in the game, and he'll be shooting 2.
Again, Kyle Porter 2 of 3 from from the free throw line.
Porter in the ball game, 23 points, leads the way here tonight. 4 players in double figures for West Muskingum. His free throw is right through. Gives him 24 points. He'll try to hit them both. 13-point lead at 70-57. And that's in and out, no good. Out of bounds to Coshocton. Murphy will be the inbounder. Pressure defense, get it into Herman. He lets traffic clear as we're under a minute to play in the game. Herman dribbles down the right side, back to the center of the floor, stops, picks it up, into the corner to Murphy, back out front to Haley. Haley gets downhill, little scoop shot's no good. Bennett rebounds, gets it out, and they give it up to Porter, and he dribbles down the sideline. And I think he's just going to say no fouls, just let it run out here with 30 seconds to go. Score is 70-57. Down to 20. West Muskingum's going to get their 14th win of the year against 4 defeats, and Coshocton will fall to 8-10. It doesn't get any easier for the Redskins. They travel to Maysville on Friday night, and that's going to be the ball game. So West Muskingum continues their fine play, 9 wins in a row as they defeat Coshocton here tonight by a score of 70-57. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title, LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title, LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
Final score here tonight, West Muskingum, a winner over Coshocton by a score of 70-57. It was tied at the end of the first break, 10-10, and tied at halftime, 28-28. But West Muskingum went on a 15-0 run to start the third quarter, and Coshocton just could not recover as West Muskingum improves to 14-4 as they defeat the Redskins here tonight by a score of 70-57. Taking a look at individual scoring, first for the winners, they had 4 players in double figures led by Kyle Porter. Porter had 24 points on the game, and I'll tell you, Chris will talk about this a little bit later when we get to the stats. Some outstanding three-point shooting tonight Kyle Porter in the ball game had 5 triples. He had actually 6 triples in the game. He had 2 two-point field goals, 3 free throws for that 24-point total. Taven Bennett had 16 points, and he was hitting threes as well. He knocked down 3, had 3 two-point field goals and a free throw for his 16 points. 12 points each for Carter Smith and Noah Morrison. Also getting involved was Cade Porter, had 4 points, and Gray Knowlton had a basket for 2. That's the 70-point total for West Muskingum. Now for Coshocton, they were led in scoring by Champ Haley. A big night for Champ Haley. He had 20 points in the ball game. He hit a couple 3 balls. He had 5 two-point field goals and 4 free throws for his 20-point total to lead the way for the Redskins. J.J. Herman had 16 points on 4 triples, a field goal, and 2 free throws. Also getting involved for the Redskins, Cash Murphy had 8, 7 for Mason Williams. Richie Bea, who had an outstanding game tonight as well, off the bench, had 6 points. That is the 57-point total here this evening for Coshocton. Now with the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, West Muskingum a winner over Coshocton 70-57. 3-point land. West Muskingum was 11 of 20, shooting 55%. Coshocton was 6 of 19, shooting 32%. 2-point field goals. West Muskingum 14 of 28, shooting 50%. Coshocton was 15 of 25, shooting 60%. From the free throw line, West Muskingum 8 of 12, shooting 67%. Coshocton 9 of 10, shooting 90%. In the rebounding department, Coshocton out-rebounded West Muskingum 24-23. And turnovers, West Muskingum with 8, Coshocton with 13. Taking a look at some rebounders in the ballgame. West Muskingum, 3 players with 5 rebounds apiece. Kyle Porter, Taven Bennett, and Carter Smith. And for the Redskins, leading the way, 9 big rebounds to Mason Williams and 7 rebounds to Champ Haley.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you knock out that many threes and shoot that well, you're going to win most ball games, and they proved that point here this evening.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 5 of 10 in that first half for 50%, and then 11 of 20 in that second half for the game combined. So they did make 6 in the second half. They just seemed like they really came out in the first couple minutes, and things kind of started to slow down in that second quarter, but I tell you, West Muskingum came out pumped up in quarter number 3, and they were playing defense, causing some turnovers, and just scoring, as you mentioned, I think a 15-0 run to start that third quarter. So I think that's really what propelled West Muskingum in the win tonight here.
The one thing, and we've said this for a good bit of the season, Coshocton with all those sophomores and, and underclassmen playing, the one thing that they do miss is, when things kind of go a little bit south for them, it's very tough because you don't have that veteran leadership there to pull you out of those things. That big run to start the third quarter, you take away that first 4 minutes of that third quarter, and this is a highly contested basketball game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I think you said it exactly right with the not having a veteran player, as well as missing Leo Lopper, your dedicated point guard. I think that really frees up a few players on the offensive end to do a little bit more. And when you have to have the responsibility of bringing the ball up the court, especially against the full court pressure, I think it just presents a little bit of trouble. And I think that was what was hard for the Redskins here this evening. So, but yeah, an outstanding win for West Muskingum.
All right, and we mentioned with the win, West Muskingum improves to 14-4 on the season, and Coshocton falls to 8-10 on the campaign. Last order of business for us will be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game. That's going to be Champ Haley tonight. Haley at 20 points, also with 8 rebounds for the Redskins. He'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger or the legendary onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. Want to thank the Claxon Communication crew. Jaron Aber were right in front of me, does an outstanding job. Also, Abby Jones on the camera tonight. Harper J back at WTNS Central. My partner is Chris Wallace. Once again, the final score here tonight, it's West Muskingum, a winner over Coshocton by a score of 70-57. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.